Hey everyone, it's Noor and welcome back to my channel. So realizing these things will change your life. Let's get into it. So the first thing you need to apply in order to see a difference in your life is you have to understand your core values, which means you have to stand for something. You have to stand for your principles, what you believe in, your morals, your ethics, because these things are going to guide your decisions. And it's obviously going to help you stay true to yourself, because at the end of the day, a person who doesn't stand for anything, doesn't stand for nothing, you're just gonna be lost. You're just gonna tend to go with the flow and not really have boundaries for yourself. For example, whether you believe in, dating to marry, whether one of your values is to save yourself for marriage, whether that be not taking the easy route and genuinely working hard to take care of your family. So whatever your principles are, you just have to stand by them no matter what, because this is one of the major cores into making you a person of value and a person that stands for something. The next thing you need to realize is that you need to develop emotional intelligence. You don't understand how important it is to manage your emotions, because at the end of the day, you can't really control what goes around you, but what you can control is what goes inside of you and how you react to those situations. And when you understand and manage your emotions, then you'll be able to understand other people's emotions. Also, it's going to help you building healthy relationships. Now, the next thing you need to realize is you need to learn to prioritize what genuinely matters to you. Listen, you need to focus on what genuinely is going to get you into the next step. Where attention goes, energy flows. If your focus isn't in the right direction, then you're not going to be able to achieve everything that you're tending to achieve. So you have to invest most of your time in what will move you forward, and you have to eliminate all the distractions that are not moving you towards your goals. For example, if you want to achieve your goals, instead of spending most of your time with your friends, what you need to do is work on those goals. You literally have to be locked in and focused, because I'm telling you, the most successful people didn't just get there. They actually put in the work, they put in the focus, and they put in the time. Coming up next, you have to cultivate a growth mindset. You have to shift from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. Meaning, instead of viewing problems as setbacks, you need to start viewing problems as opportunities to learn and to grow. So for me personally, if I'm going through something, for some people it might be a problem. For me, it's just a situation. Just like any other situation, the difference is just its intensity, really. And when you view it in that sense, you'll be able to tackle those situations easier. And I'm telling you, your brain is going to expand, and this is when you'll be able to find the solutions. Whereas if you're stressed, if you're looking at it in a negative way, as if it's like bigger than it is, then you're not really going to be able to tackle it properly. Also, having a growth mindset have to do a lot with whatever you try to do. Don't try to aim for perfection, but instead celebrate every single milestone you do. So always try to aim for improvement instead of perfection, because perfection is not real, it's just a delusion. Now, the next thing you have to realize that will change your life is you have to seek out continuous learning and wisdom. You have to commit yourself to being a lifelong learner, meaning, just because you learn something new doesn't mean that's the end of it. No, you have to always aim to learn new things. Learn to expand your brain, because the more you learn, the more knowledge you'll get, and the more your brain will expand. And always aim to have the right type of knowledge, because only the right type of knowledge will set you up for success. Whereas if you're just spending your time trying to gain knowledge that isn't really helpful, isn't really gonna do anything for you, that's gonna be a waste of time, because even some knowledge is dangerous. So you have to be careful of what type of knowledge you are exposing yourself to. And I suggest you always invest your time in expanding your knowledge when it comes down to self-development, self-improvement, all these things, because you investing your time in yourself is going to pay you dividends in the future. So I suggest you read books, you watch podcasts, you learn new skills, you learn new hobbies, you learn skills that are going to help you in your career, whatever it may be. Just always be open to learning. The next thing you need to realize is you have to master the art of letting go. Listen, you need to learn to let go of grudges, past mistakes, and situations you can't control. Because only until you do that will you be able to open up yourself for peace and new beginnings. The more you keep holding on the mistakes, the grudges, the hurt, the pain, then you're not going to be able to turn a new page. So always practice forgiveness, forgive yourself and forgive others. A lot of people think that if you're forgiving others, it means that you're kind of giving them a free ticket for what they did to you. But that's not true. Because when you forgive them, you're doing yourself a favor because now you're free of resentment. So always make sure you just let go and just have like a short-term memory. Doesn't mean that, you're gonna let people step all over you, but you're just gonna be free of all negative energy. And that's exactly what's gonna do you a big favor. The next thing you must apply is you need to invest in meaningful relationships. You need to recognize the value of deep, meaningful relationships over superficial ones. You need to nurture bonds that bring you joy, support, and growth into your life, and you have to be willing to let go of those that are draining you and putting you down. And of course, when I'm talking about connections, I'm talking about it could be acquaintances, it could be business friends, it could be family friends, it could be literally anybody you meet, but you just have to know the importance of keeping those that are genuinely bringing value into your life, because a lot of them are rare to find, and most of the time your character gets shaped based on who is hanging out around you, so be careful of that. Coming up next, you have to practice the power of gratitude. You have to learn to focus on the positives in life. Whether you're a person that likes to write down 3 things you're thankful for every single day, or you can even say it out loud, every single day. Just at least 3 things, because I'm pretty sure you have more things to be grateful for. But what's that gonna do is it's gonna shift your mindset from scarcity to an abundance mindset, because now your focus is on what genuinely matters and what genuinely is important in life. Whether that be, you thank God for your health, you thank God for your well-being, your career, your family, your friends, the goodness of your heart, your work ethic, your mindset. All these things you just have to be grateful for, because there are so many other people that don't even have quarter of what you have. I'm telling you, with that mindset, you'll be even more blessed. The next thing you need to realize is you have to create a vision for yourself. And what that means is basically you have to define a clear vision of who you want to become in the future. And I don't recommend you putting kind of like a time frame for it, like in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 10 years. No, don't do that, because at the end of the day, only God knows when those things are going to happen to you. But what that visualization is going to do to you is it's literally going to help you make daily choices aligned with that vision of your future self. And it's going to help you stay focused on that path. A lot of times people get lost, people don't know what they should do because they didn't visualize who they see themselves in the future. Think about how you present yourself, your confidence, your mindset. Do you see yourself with a family? Do you see yourself with a degree? So having that visualization is going to help you on a day-to-day basis into getting there. The next thing you need to realize that will change your life is you have to practice self-acceptance. You have to accept yourself with all your imperfections, with all your flaws, with literally every single thing. Just accept yourself. And what I mean by accepting yourself is that you are no longer letting your insecurities rule over you. You are no longer letting your flaws define who you are. Instead, you are accepting those things, but at the same time are open to improvement. When I say accept yourself, doesn't mean you have to stay the same for the rest of your life. I'm talking about the things that you just genetically cannot change, like your height, for example, the color of your natural hair, just things like that. So accept them, and only when you accept those things will you be able to love yourself for who you are. And you know how important self-love is. I always speak about that on my channel, because only when you genuinely love yourself will life start loving you back. And the last thing you need to realize is you need to incorporate faith in your daily life. Listen, something that will genuinely change your life is connecting with your faith, connecting with God on a daily basis. And how you can do that is, of course, you can have moments of prayer, moments of reflection, moments of worship. And I'm telling you, God always comes through, whether you want to seek His guidance, whether you want to express your gratitude, or whether you're seeking comfort. He will literally give you everything that you need, because only you will find true fulfillment when you surrender your life to God. And I love to just wake up first thing in the morning and just surrender my life to God. And then I'm telling you, my day just becomes so much smoother, and I just feel amazing internally because I'm able to have a relationship with God. Having that connection with God is going to literally help you move through everything life throws at you. Because you're going to have faith and you're going to have a sense of purpose that you will not be able to find anywhere else. And yeah, everyone, with that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something new. If you want to see more videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram to stay connected with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.